Hello and welcome. It is the Greenbrier Valley Church of the Nazarene with your daily devotion for Saturday, January the 18th. Our devotion today will come from the book of 2 Corinthians. We'll be in chapter 3 and we will look at verses 7 through 18. Here's the word of the Lord. Now if the ministry that brought death, which was engraved in letters on stone, came with joy, so that the Israelites could not look steadily at the face of Moses because of its glory, transitory though it was, will not the ministry of the Spirit be even more glorious? If the ministry that brought condemnation was glorious, how much more glorious is the ministry that brings righteousness? For what was glorious has no glory now in comparison with the surpassing glory. And if what was transitory came with glory, how much greater is the glory of that which lasts? Therefore, since we have such a hope, we are very bold. We're not like Moses, who would put a veil over his face to prevent the Israelites from seeing the end of what was passing away. But their minds were made dull, for to this day the same veil remains when the Old Covenant is read. It has not been removed because only Christ is it taken away. Even to this day, when Moses is read, a veil covers their hearts. But whenever anyone turns to the Lord, the veil is taken away. Now the Lord is the Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom. And we all, who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory, are being transformed in His image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord, who is the Spirit. And that is the word of the Lord. Our article today by Danny Goddard is Becoming Like Him. Here's what Danny writes for us on this Saturday. My dad was my hero. My childhood desire was to be like him. One Saturday afternoon, while practicing the next morning children's program, Brother Chilton asked me to go to the platform for a microphone check, adding, "You must be Paul Goddard's boy. I can see the resemblance." When God created humans, He did so in His own image. But that image was unfortunately lost in the fall. Humans decided to go their own way, looking nothing like the God who had created them. In the incarnation, God became one of us so that we could become like Him. Paul once said, if you want to see what a Christian looks like, just look at me. See 1 Corinthians 11, verse 1. He knew the people were watching him, and he made such a statement because he was careful to keep his eyes on the Lord. Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ. For that reason, my daily prayer is, Lord, help me to be Jesus to someone today. Do people see Christ in you? They should. I Want to Be Like Jesus by Thomas O. Chisholm. I have one deep, supreme desire, that I may be like Jesus. And from the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 9. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or even seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you. And this is your daily devotion for Saturday, January the 18th. And may the God of peace be with you.